obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. The pitcher, Doc Gooden, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
Here comes the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tim Raines. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time.
Safe.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Turn it. Come on now.
Now the 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Got it.
Williams comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Now at the plate, Otis Wagner.
Up next to the net. The shortstop, Otis Wagner.
Hey, you got 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer so far in the series as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Standing in now, Jeff Bagwell. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Sammy Sosa.
Sosa.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Two down now.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
And
Ball
he'll
one.
look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at
Here we
1.
go. Pick it up. Let's go. That's
And
a
he lays
ball.
off the breaking ball there as he moves
Two
ahead to
balls,
2-1.
one
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Ball
He's
that time.
fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping into the box, number 11. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First things first, here's a
He's
throw
good.
over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
2 down here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now a move over to first.
He's safe.
A dive, but he's back. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a
I got the
cold
count.
strike
0-2.
2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Mets out in front, 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Batting ninth.
In now,
The
Tom
pitcher.
Seaver.
Tom
And they'll indeed have the pitcher
Seaver.
squaring around as he puts this one down. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in, Barry Larkin.
The
He
batter,
drew a
number
walk
11.
his first time up.
Shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Hey, see it, try it. Let's go, big dog.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ken Berry is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in, Carl Hicks. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Carl Hicks.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1
Fastball
strike.
well outside.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
To short, hit hard. Right to him.
Get out,
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets.
Come on, guys, come on.
All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Paul Mulder.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
No outs here.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Walter Kang. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Place it one now, easy out.
Fouled away. Too high. 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, the catcher, Dave Duncan.
Into the box now, Dave Duncan. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, come on now.
On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So in now for Chicago, Billy Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
All right, come on now, one time, let her fly.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Raines is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Standing in, Bill Nicholson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Fastball just inside. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Hey, we need you right here, one time.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Willie Montañez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's in.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
From the stretch. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Outside at a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding into the box, Tommy Leach.
The third baseman, number 5, Tommy Leach.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, here we go, big guy.
No runs,
Waiting for
2
yours.
hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
The count, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and out of here.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate now, Ryan Sandberg skied into straightaway right.
Sandberg.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We played 4 full. It's the Mets 3 and the Cubs 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Doc Gooden. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike two.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
The left fielder, number 30.
At the plate, Tim Raines. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
All right, come on now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Aye. 1-1.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead.
Now batting, shortstop.
To the plate now, Otis Wagner. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Go, guys.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Jeff Bagwell. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
The batter, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Standing in now, Sammy Sosa, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip.
2 outs here. 2 outs.
The 1-0.
Ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Two out here and a runner at second. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Bagwell blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate, and now it's a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
In now, number 11. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, now, we got two.
Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets back in time.
1-1.
Two out with the man at first. And he misses. 2-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Ready with another 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Max Stone trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Max Stone.
Paul Mulder will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
Mulder.
Hey, stay ahead right now.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And this one will bounce into the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Into the box now, Walter Kang, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. No hits to this point.
Hey, 2 out.
And it's fouled away. And he misses there. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Misses, ball 2. Popped him up. Larkin has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jeff Burrows will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
At the ball.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it
and the pitch.
It.
Ball, that's off the plate. Hey. Ball, that's out.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Barry Larkin.
Shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Here we go. Let her fly here. Let her fly.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey. Nope. That's inside.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out. Now at the plate, Ken Berry. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ken Berry.
Come on, big guy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Number 11 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Carl Hicks. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Carl Hicks.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
The 1-1 misses up and in.
1 strike.
Wait for your pitch up there.
The 2-1. A bouncer to the left side.
Come on, get out.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Number 27 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the Chicago Cubs, number 27.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Dave Duncan.
Duncan.
Here we go, guys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
The 1-2.
2-2 to count.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So striding forward now, Doc Gooden.
The pitcher, Doc Gooden.
Hey, get ahead of him right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike. There we go, one.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Ball
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Hey.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. One out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Tim Raines.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Relay.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Otis Wagner will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the belt, the pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too. The 0-2 once more. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Billy Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The batter, the right fielder.
At the plate, Bill Nicholson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
1-0 pitch on the way. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. The 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Raines will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. At the plate, Willie Montañez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The first baseman, Willie Montañez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Leach. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out there.
Hey, nice take there.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Hard hit ball to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now this is bobbled in left.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
At the plate now, Ryan Sandberg, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Your pitch only, huh?
Hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder at the track. Off the LED board and gone. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Number 36 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 36.
Hank Sauer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hank Sauer.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw.
Here we go.
The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on.
Hey, get a good one.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. On to the 7th here in game 1. The Mets are out on top, 6-5. Ted Abernathy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Jeff Bagwell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
First offering on its way.
1-1.
High hop, and he barehands it. Touché, sir. Digging in to try it again, Sammy Sosa. He singled his last time up.
Sammy Sosa.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Hey, we got one.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here it comes.
Nope.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Once again, a 3-2, and it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
From the stretch, grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Digging in, Barry Larkin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy. And they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
One time right here.
Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Up next to the Cubs.
Into the box, Ken Berry, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
One time right now.
Fouled off.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. At the plate, Carl Hicks. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
All right, your pitch right here, right now. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
square one up. One time.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The 1-0 home. Runner at second here with one man out.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go. See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Ripped down the line. Scooped up.
Hard 90, hard
In
90,
time
hard
to
90.
first, and there are two away.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Billy Williams will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and two away.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Come on.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Two out here and a runner at second.
Hey, let her rip here.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 2-0.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Hit softly down the line at first.
Slide.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Leading off the inning, Paul Mulder, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Mulder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Nicholson is there to put it away for route number one. So striding in, Walter Kang, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1. Hey, let's go right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
No runner, eat it.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now batting, catcher, Dave.
So now to the plate, Dave Duncan. Throw to first, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing.
One down.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
George Sisler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For New York, number 7, George Sisler.
And a high strike there, 0-1. From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You know, Dero, that's one of the downsides of being a knuckleball pitcher. You don't have a lot of other pitches in his repertoire. After seeing a few too many knuckleballs, he's able to hit a bullet right there for a base hit.
Yeah, this pitcher will occasionally mix in a fastball, give you a different look, but that's a lot of knuckleballs in a row. And I'll tell you what, he didn't miss it.
Tim Ray.
Hey, two away.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Tim Raines is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. One ball, no strikes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
I got it.
Nicholson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Martin Abreu is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 87, Martin Abreu.
The next Cub up, Bill Nicholson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Bill Nicholson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Hey, let her fly right here.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled away.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Another try at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Now
standing in now, Willie Montañez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Let's go now. One time.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Let's go.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, Lon. Let's go.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right
to the plate now, Tommy Leach. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Abreu is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. Mets out in front, 6-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Danny Graves will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Stan Hack is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9. Number 6, Dan Hack.
Here comes the first pitch. Otis Wagner is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 strike.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, Sammy Sosa. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Graves, the native of Vietnam, interestingly enough. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball
3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series as they open up an 8-5 lead. Kenji Yamazaki enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 17, Kenji Yamazaki. Now batting, number 11.
Stepping in now, number 11, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, wait.
Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Paul Mulder. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Paul Mulder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah. Now we got 2.
Here's the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Hey, come on now.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Now batting, the second baseman, Walter Kang.
In now, Walter Kang, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Hey, 2 down here.
Snap throw to first, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. A runner on first with 2 away. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
Now batting, catcher, Dave Duncan.
So now to the plate, Dave Duncan, as he'll take a look at ball one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a cold strike one. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Mets lead it 8-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Stu Miller comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 40, Stu Miller. Now catching and batting 9, number 8,
Ryan Sandberg will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game.
Sandberg.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now the pitch. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Stan Hack. Weak grounder down the first baseline. One out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Digging in once again, Barry Larkin. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a
swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Into the box, Ken Berry. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The New York Mets win the opener here in the division series. Doc Gooden is the winning pitcher of record. Tom Seaver struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball.